Hello everyone, my name is Getty and welcome to Furries, the show where I question my existence on this meager world and contemplate feeling the sweet release of death every day. On today's episode of Furries, we're going to be taking a look at Major Minor, a visual novel which seems to not be able to properly display its name because it's blurred out in the background. You can just barely see a furry staring at you and piercing your soul and making you wonder what you're even doing with your life. Anyway, let's just talk about this for a second, because usually at the end of Estigal Academy, I said I have a game that I have planned that I want to play. This is not it. It was gifted to me, and if I'm gonna play through this whole thing, I don't know, because as stupid as it sounds, I actually research every game that I let's play, so I know its length, what it's about, and if I'm actually gonna enjoy playing through the whole thing, because if I don't, then it's just gonna be wasting everyone's time. This, I'm going into it blind, so it may be a one-parter, a two-parter, or whatever parter, I don't even know. Maybe I won't even put this out. So, let's judge things by the cover of their books, okay? I've got one green flag and a bunch of red flags with this game. The first thing is that the music is actually pretty good. The music is okay. Like, I don't know if they ripped it from something else, but apparently someone... Fox Amore, of course it was someone named Fox, did it, so why not? But there are a bunch of other red flags. The first one, I'm going to give you 5 seconds to just look at the screen, even though you've been doing it for the past 2 minutes. And just see if you can spot it. Give you 5 seconds. I don't know if you spotted it, but most games give you the option to quit it. They give you a quit game button. This game does not have it. This game also doesn't have an options menu, and you may be wondering, why do you need an options menu in a visual novel? It's a visual novel. Well, it's nice to be able to control volume and stuff like that, and see artwork, and whatever. Most visual novels have that. And it's a bit of a red flag to see this game only has a new game button that I can press. Maybe it will open up once I get in. I don't know. Also, this general art style is just not working for me right now. There's cogs, and it looks like I'm going through hyperspace. Anyway, I'm gonna stop buying my time and get into this trash. Using multiple save files is highly recommended. Oh, jeez. Both keyboard and controller are supported for input. Why in the name of fuck would I want a controller? F4 will enter windowed mode, F5 will return to menu. Notice... Wait. Escape button will delete letters during name input. You know what other button usually does that? The fucking backspace button. Good lord, this game... I haven't even been 10 seconds into this game, it's already getting on my nerves. Arrow keys will navigate choices when prompted. Left click and enter are used to confirm. Yeah, oh god, it's like... I haven't even played a game before, thanks! Please enjoy and choose wisely. I feel like I'm being a bit too mean to this game, but... It also has this really fucking weird gold border around it. I don't know where it is. Where am I? Is this the space? No, it absolutely can't be. I'd never survive in the void. I scan my surroundings. Okay, we're already having some tense issues here. What I see should be an impossibility. A luminescent nebula gazes back at me. Is it like that? Is like that episode of Futurama where Bender talks to God? It twinkles, dancing across the stars. It's beautiful, but I'm not here to stargaze. What are you here to do? As I take in this scenario, I notice some key things. My feet are not on solid ground. I appear suspended. Oh, jeez. It's like we're in space or something. But for some reason, I'm able to hear and breathe. Okay, good. Those are two things you can't do on space. I count this as a blessing and focus on breathing. There were exercises I could use to calm myself down. 1, 2, 3. It occurred to me that I never actually explained what this game is about. From what I gathered, as I said, I'm going into this blind. From what I gathered, it's furries in space. I don't know why. I don't know if I'm playing a furry, but I'm going to be romancing furries. So, whatever. And this absolutely sucks, because my best friend is convinced I'm a furry, and I try every time it comes up to convince her I'm not, and now I'm doing a video, and now she's just gonna make me a furry forever, and I'm pretty sure she's gonna buy me a body pillow for Christmas. 4. 5. Before I can count any higher, though, I'm interrupted. At that moment, I realize I'm not here by myself. I feel a hand rest upon my shoulder, and I shiver. I expect to feel fear, but a rush of calm overtakes me. Oh my god! I want out. I just can't. That does not look like a good... It's a... Oh, jeez. I can't. Why do I get the feeling this is going to be like a PowerPoint presentation visual novel? Hello, and welcome to the Ark! This is a very special place, you see. Only a select few are allowed to be here. This is home to those touched by fate, imbued with a power most would call fiction. Others have come, but now it's your turn. First and foremost, I require a name. Something to enter in the annals of time. We must ensure that you aren't forgotten. What the fuck? First name! First... For fuck's sake! Does backspace work? No, it doesn't. I actually have to use... Can I just type it out? Oh, of course I can't. Of course I can't, everyone. That'd be stupid. Using the keyboard to type. My name is Gaddy. Fuck me. Gaddy, has a nice ring to it. I know, I chose it because Power Just a Titan wasn't working for me. I'm sure you'll be remembered. No. My name, you ask? I'm afraid that's not important. You're not afraid. You're a furry. No one will remember me after this. What? You're gonna eat me? Your presence? Hold your bloody horses for a second here. Okay, don't worry. Your presence here portends a great fate. Whatever. Not just for you, but the universe too. That is the purpose of those who come here. Sorry. To that end, what else do they call you? Your surname is just as important. And out of curiosity, I must know. I'm giving you a lot of information, but you're not giving me any. I feel like I'm on a blind date here, and I'm the woman. Okay, well, I'm not gonna put my real first name here. I'm gonna make one up. I'm gonna put, like, Furbutt. There you go. Gaddy Furbutt. Gaddy Furbutt. Very well. The pleasure is mine. In giving me your name, the deed is done. Your service to me and the Ark is pledged. What the f... But do not worry, you're not a slave. Oh, good, that's good. Your service rewards with you with a power. Something that most would kill to achieve. Others must bend to the rules of the world. But for you, the opposite rings true. You are no longer a victim of circumstance. I feel like I am because I'm playing this game. When you make a choice, reality will bend. Your every whim will fall to your lap. The universe now accommodates you. When do I get to bang the furries? Because if I'm going to play this, I may as well go as deep as I can. This is the power granted to you by the Ark. We totally didn't steal this from Halo. This is the power granted to you by me. I am the Ark. I am Ark itself. I don't like how it pauses there. I'm expecting to be jump scared. Oh, it appears you're fading away. Do you long to return to Earth? I understand. There is fear in the unknown. I will find you again soon. And perhaps then we can talk a little more. Don't be scared, Gaddy. I mean no harm. Achievement unlocked. Welcome to the Ark. Cool. Yeah, I'll save my game. Why the shit not? File 1. File 1's always the best. I want a bullet train now. I feel a rush of speed as I'm shot back into my body. Oh my gosh. Who wants to bet I'm sitting next to a really cute furry? I'm just gonna put it out there. I'm probably sitting next to a furry. Just gonna, you know. I'm curious. I'm legitimately curious if I'm a furry or not. I'm probably not, but I might be. It was almost as if my spirit momentarily left me, dude. Who was that man? and just what was the Ark? I scratched my head in a state of sheer confusion. It definitely wasn't a dream, I know that for sure. When you wake up from a dream, you know it wasn't real. I don't know, I woke up from a dream last night and I dreamt my computer wasn't working and I actually got scared. You laugh it off, continue on with your life. Sure, if you're optimistic. That's not the sensation I was feeling right now. I tried to ground myself in realities. I take in my surroundings, the noises and people. I focus on my destination. Tokyo, Japan! Oh dear, what a unique setting. I feel myself calm down slowly but surely. I've spat on my screen roughly 20 billion times in the span of 2 seconds. The anxiety starts to replace itself with excitement. Though many would argue what the difference is. Oh, no. Who wouldn't dream of going to Japan, Tokyo in their lifetime? It had to be on the bucket list of millions of people. Except for the people in Japan. And it was the first time of many places I'd visit. On what would surely be the best year of my life. I sit there, holding the armrest with a fierce grip. It wouldn't be long until I figured out how wrong I was. What the fuck? Okay, we've got Squirrel Rainbow Dash and another... Oh god, I feel sick. Chapter 1, The Calm Before the Storm. Ugh. I tried my best to maintain my composure. A can of Pop Star held firmly in my grasp. I wasn't one to drink energy drinks so leisurely. But I picked up what you might call an addiction. You don't say... For a little bit more context, I'll say this. Who are you talking to? Popstar was the leading brand of energy. Oh my god, this is so intricate to the story, guys. Like, we need to know this if we're gonna find out what the fuck are the furries doing. Oh my fuck. In fact, it was almost as popular as soda. Dude, it had a full endorsement from a famous pop idol. Oh, Jesus Christ, I can't believe it. It's already padding up. A contest was held to coincide with this idol's new tour. 2 special cans were then thrown into the wild. Those that found them got to travel with the tour. Almost like a golden ticket from childhood stories. Like Charles and the Chocolate Factory. Could not copyright it because I said it differently. The contest made the energy drink skyrocket in popularity. Oh, thank God. I was worried about the energy drink's popularity, guys. We can all calm down. The energy drink is popular! It took the world by storm, a cultural phenomenon. God, if an energy drink is a cultural phenomenon, then I may as well just throw myself out of this bullet train now. The chance to live a life of luxury was hard to pass up. In case you didn't know, the name of the idol was Klace. Oh, okay, I did know that somehow. Thank you, God. God, I can just rip this game apart all day. I'm feeling it. So when I say picked up something of an addiction, that might actually be the understatement of the year. The odds of winning were literally in the billions. Never tell me the odds. So it took a fair amount of chugging in order to win. I feel like they couldn't figure out how to make the text box smaller, so they had to make it 4 lines each. Because right now, we're learning nothing. If this game can't grab my attention in the next 15 minutes, I'm just gonna die. I asked myself if it was worth it, but that's subjective. At least that's what I told myself in between jitters. You've probably given yourself diabetes, mate. Being one of the lucky 2 came with its consequences. That's what the media call the prospective winners. What the shit? Before I can continue thinking, I'm interrupted. Someone walking down the aisle has a nasty fall. They brace their descent and land on the seat beside me. That takes a special kind of skill, doesn't it? He quickly rises to his feet, wearing a look of panic. Oh, for the love of fuck. What am I doing with my life? Seriously, like, what am I? I could be learning to sculpt. I could be riding a bicycle. I could be spinning in cherry blossoms. But no! I'm sitting at home! Reading a visual novel about furries! Oh my gosh, I am so sorry. Please forgive me. A case of vertigo. Oh jeez, that was a hard achievement. I don't think you can see the achievements. I know in my head it's not the end of the world. Aside from my mind of frightened, everything else is fine. Although maybe we could talk to pass the time. It was starting to get boring sitting by myself. Why is the bullet train leg tilted? There we go. First time on a train. Don't know what came over me. I just got dizzy and then bam. Sounds like someone has a case of vertigo. I apologize again. Sorry for intruding, I really am. Dude, fuck off. I try explaining to him that everything is fine. Am I not going to get any actual dialogue? But he seems to think he's committed an awful crime. Your choices will affect the way you are treated. They can also change the flow of the story. Remember, it is not possible to please everyone. You know what? That's fine, because I have no intention of pleasing whoever the fuck this is. Before you can respond, however, an alarm sounds loudly. The train comes to a screeching halt. Mechanical failure? Yeah, totes. That's not good. What was that? Am I going to die? Probs. I know I am. I can't help but snicker at that. He's clearly one of those catastrophic thinkers. Good thing I brought a conch. Now I could be in power if we're stranded. He goes to rummage through his bags. A bit of a bookworm too, isn't he? I decide to just sit back and wait it out. In situations like this, there was nothing else to do. Except investigate. I try and think of how I could pass the time. It might be a while until we're mobile again. Maybe I'll tell another story about sodas. I can't use my phone for anything other than texts. Mate, did you have Pokemon Go or something? Even though it's shit right now, but, you know, better than nothing. The data charges while abroad were a death sentence. Okay, that's fair. There was an Olympian that used it in Rio, and he got like a $5,000 fine. Or bill, whatever. But everyone back home would already be asleep. There was quite the time difference at play here. Where am I from? My phone vibrates and I go to look at it. Almost as if it knew I was thinking about it. Rook? It's Rook, the man I'm meeting at the train station. I'm sorry, what? Verizon? Isn't that a name of actual something? Or is it Verizon? Oh, and they put fur because it's about furries. Also, what the hell kind of name is Rook? Are you almost here? I can't wait all day, you know. He's wondering where I am, and I'm not sure what to say. Should I play it cool or let him know we've stalled? Why in the name of shit would you play it cool? It's like, oh yeah, man, I'm totally not in a train situation here. Like, everything's fine. Like, I'm so cool. Like, only losers get like held up in trains that have mechanical failures. Fuck. Yeah, I can't say for sure because I don't know. Rook didn't like your response. Well, fuck Rook. I choose to be honest with him when I want to get things off to a bad start. Gah, uncertainty. My least favourite thing to hear. Very well. Who are you? And it appears furries are commonplace in this world. But somehow I feel like that's exactly what happened. His reply signals a feeling of discontent. But there was nothing I could do. And of course, I was truthful. I could rest easy. I noticed that the squirrel was also eagerly texting away. Put my phone back in my pocket and reclined in my seat. I wasn't exactly sure how Rook was related to Klace, but he had to be pretty high up there. I was only given concrete details last week. I thought there'd be limos and media coverage. but I was quickly told that this wasn't the case. I was getting picked up by a regular guy named Rook. Yeah, regular. The name like that, fuck. I wondered if he would go full-on cliche. With a large piece of cardboard that says Gaddy. I wish. Oh, man. I really hope he'll be okay. My trade rates are usually incident free. Usually? But he said that this was his first time. Oh, shit. He seems to contradict himself without realizing it. Well, as fun as local houses are, we should probably get to know each other. Why? Just in case we're stuck for here forever. Oh, how fun that would be. You can call me Keela. I'm here to see some friends. What about you? What brings you to Tokyo? It's nice to meet another English speaker. I only know Japanese at a preschool. Level. Yeah, you, me. I'm about to answer, but I stopped myself short. I have flashbacks to when I signed that NDA. I wasn't allowed to publicly reveal why I was here. At least not until the media made it official. So there is going to be media coverage, you dick. Then again, what harm could it do? It'd likely never find itself back to me. Plus, Keela could be impressed with who I really am. A friend would be a great thing to have while abroad. Should I tell him or keep it a secret? If you signed an NDA, you're not supposed to say anything. See ya. I decided to stick to my Mars and not break the NDA. It's probably for the best. Who wants a lawsuit? If I did let my secret, and word go back to Rook, well, I'm sure there'd be hell to pay. Oh, you can't say? That's cool, I guess. I'm just here to visit my brother. Nothing to hide on my end, really. Thought he said he was here to meet friends. And now he's here to meet his brother? Because brothers can't be friends, guys. Let's make that clear. That seems odd. Nothing to hide, huh? I feel bad that I can't tell him. He clearly realizes that I'm hiding something. I'm still really excited. It's my first time in Tokyo. Gotta hit up all the maid cafes. I know. Of course. Typical tourist, dick. What about you? Would you ever go to a maid cafe? I've heard they're just the best. Maid cafes? It was like restaurants in Western culture. Yeah. Whoops. However, your waitress actually stays at your table. You converse with them, play games, get to know them. It was definitely a foreign concept to me. How do I respond to Keela? Yeah, maid cafes. Fuck yeah, dude. Cool, we have to keep in touch. I've looked online at all the tourist sites. I didn't say I wanted to go with you. There's some great ones down in Akihabara. Before I continue talking, the train moves again. The passengers shaken up by the sudden movement. Keela beams a wide smile as if this was a major victory. Well, I was scared for nothing. That didn't really last long at all. Sure seems like quite the character. If we did end up going to those maid cafes, well, there'd be no shortage of entertainment. I wonder if the same could be said of Rook. More importantly, I wonder how he'd treat me. He certainly seems like an interesting guy. For a moment, I'm glad I didn't break my NDA. I don't think I would have been able to face him if I did. I find it odd that I'm analyzing my previous actions. As if I could have changed what I said and what I did. Oh my god, gameplay mechanics coming in, guys. Perhaps it was because of that weird vision I had. I can control my own destiny or something like that. Is this game really, like, saying you can control your own destinies by making decisions? No shit. What a ridiculous thing to comprehend, making decisions. If I could control my destiny, I wouldn't be here. Oh, I'd probably be off somewhere living a life of luxury. There's no use thinking like that, so I stop. Oh. At that exact moment, pain attacks my chest. More pain than I've ever felt before. Oh my god, have I been sniped? It pulses with my increasingly fast heartbeat. I go to clutch my gut intensively, only to find out that I can't move. Everyone around me seems to have frozen in place. I start to panic. I go to focus my breathing like before, but I can't breathe either. Oh my jams. I sense someone behind me, and then I feel it. That hand on my shoulder again. Bruh, I thought you weren't gonna hurt me! The pain fades away, and I gasp loudly for air. Is there something about his touch? Is he just too sexy? Terribly sorry for earlier. Our meeting seems to have been cut short. Perhaps you decide to return to Earth. After all, the universe bends to you now. Am I that frightening? Either way, I sense conflict within you. You'd think what happened earlier was a dream. Yet now, your dream stands before you. I am real. The Ark is real. And the power that you have? Well, yes, it's real too. I am not here to lecture you anymore. Your words and actions are your own, as is the power I have given you. However, you will be asked to help me. You are not receiving this power for free, but I will let you run free for today. When I see you again tonight, I will tell you everything, and the new journey will begin. Yeah, sure, why not? I was immediately shot back into my own reality, or at least the reality I was comfortable with. But now, one thing for sure. I know one thing for sure. That really happened. The Ark wasn't just a dream. It actually gave me some sort of power. I have no idea what to think right now. The confusion inside me intensifies. It's like millions of voices are fighting in my head, trying to make sense of everything what that happened. Oh, dicks. Hey, you coming? Killer sits before me, his luggage in tow. I notice that I'm also standing up. It appears that my body has moved on its own. Almost like something momentarily took over. Did I say something wrong? Gosh, I need to wash my mouth. I tell him that he did nothing wrong. I let him know I was lost in my own train of thought. He seems to giggle as if this was a pun. Oh, train of thought, nice. I decide to take the credit for it. Perhaps in an attempt to ease my inner turmoil. At least he waited for me, or I'd be clueless right now. That's the last thing I want to be. Alone and confused in Tokyo. Bad combination. Apologies for the delay as we exit the train. Fright looms over me for the rest of the day. Whatever happened tonight would change everything. Fade to black. Fade to black. Fade to black. Earlier that day, in the courtrooms of Terra, a planet far from Earth. Oh, jeez. You're closer than any than was known to any. Whatever. Oh my god! Oh, why me? Ladies and gentlemen, without further delay, I present to you Lord Player, your current leader in the race of Fomea, and with that your future king. I have been his humble servant for years, and through that I am certain of one thing. He will bring Terra to an age of prosperity. Oh, for God's sake, we have a cat now. Oh, God. I can't. I've run out of insults. Come on, Riley, you embarrass me. I'd rather speak for myself. I'm flattered, but they need to hear me. I should swap the voices. I shall speak for this prosperity on my own. This is something every Terran must hear. Like StarCraft Terran? Under our current king, we are doomed. Forgive me, Lord Player. I did not mean to embarrass you. Not in front of all these people. I mean you no quarrel, Riley. Have a seat. I'll call you as needed. Yes, my lord. Oh, he's on that side now, great. Allow me to ask you all a question. You need not answer vocally. Just ponder on it as food for thought. If I may paint an image in your minds. You have a starving family. Your only desire is to feed them. You work harder than you ever have before, but you only have enough food to feed half. The rest of your family will simply starve. You can't simply divvy it up so everyone gets to eat. No. You have to eat. You have to give half. Exactly. Then before you can eat, there's a knock. A violent rapping on the door of your home. You learn it's someone new to Terra. They fled the destruction of their home. All they want is a new life on our soil. They beg for your food, almost dying. But if you feed them, your family suffers. In this case, charity is the curse. They live, and your family may die. So what would you do? Would you help a stranger, even if it goes on to hurt your family? I believe I know what your answer is. Why would I let my family die? Why would I give a stranger my food? I do not blame you for this if this is your answer. You work so hard for sustenance. Why are you expected to just give it away? Why is Terra expected to give it away? This is the portrait painted of our world. A place to be taken advantage of. Used. We can barely sustain ourselves. Yet we need to care for these immigrants. Oh my goodness, it's like Donald Trump. Your current king is making fatal mistakes. He gives everything away freely. And he calls himself the immortal king. If he truly lived for several millennia, well, you think he'd have common sense. Something Terra has been lacking as of late. I will make Terra great again. Every immigrant we accept, they're another stroke on our canvas, one that paints us as lax and lazy. The more we accept into our world, the more we condemn ourselves to accept. This is the power of the word of mouth. I've never had to do this voice for so long before. At this rate, we will all die. You seem to be doing pretty good for yourself there, mate. Regardless of our origin, we will starve. I wanted a strict immigration law, but even this would not help us. You don't allow a disease to run rampant. We need to cure this blight permanently. A vote for Blair will give us severance, a disconnect from all the other worlds. No longer will they be able to use us. If elected, I will devote my life to this. I will ensure Terra's independence, and our base right to live fulfilling lives. My voice is breaking. Only then will we be free of immigration. Only then will our resources be of our own. Are you ready for the third only then? Oh shit, there isn't one. That is all. Would there be any questions? Oh my goodness. I have a question for you, Lord Player. If you're accepting, of course. But, you know. Oh my god, you can see her boob fur. Ugh. Ugh. How did this get through steam? Please speak, my child. My name is Caitlin. Please refrain from calling me a child, you fuck. I'm not one of your blind followers. Oh shit. The real problem lies with your greed. You're a noble. You have so much food. Why do you hoard and say we've run short? What? If people like you learn to share, well, we'd all be leading happy lives. You're a single man. Yet I've seen some inside reports. You hoard enough food to feed dozens. Inside reports? Wouldn't it be more fitting to share? The supply is there, Lord Player. Oh my god, I'm like a fucking East Coast battle rapper. Your campaign is based on a lie. And why do you have so much food? You don't look that round to me. Not as round as my fur breasts. This is why Lord Velasquez wants a thigh teeth. I don't know. Not on everybody, just the rich. So I don't think you care about your food, our food, or any resource for that matter. You only care about removing foreigners. So my question is, what is the true reason for your you seek severance? Man, he is like Donald Trump. What gives you the right to say this? I'm still smiling for some reason. You're speaking to your future king.
Future king, don't make me lol. You're avoiding the question.
Where is your proof? Accusations require evidence, Kaelin. Something I'm sure you don't have. I laugh at the notion that I am hoarding. Especially enough food to feed dozens of people. I knew the importance of giving. I would never keep that while others starve.
Really? You fooled me. That story you just told everyone. It was about not sharing and giving. That's why you seek severance. And you go and get this defensive. Your hatred speaks volumes, Lord Player. There's no need to discriminate here. Everyone deserves food and shelter. Not just those native to Terra.
I seek severance to be independent. I only want to share amongst our own. I don't want a reputation of charity. I want Terra to thrive on its own. If we keep giving this away, we only give off a bad image of ourselves.
Well, even if you did achieve severance, we'd still be full of immigrants. Not only that, but their descendants too. How does this make you feel? I have a collar.
Simple. We'll establish a new Terra. We'll move the crusty crab, we'll move Bikini Bottom, and push it somewhere else. Once we are severed, we'd all be natives. We'd unite as one self-sustaining world.
Funny you should bring that up now. Rebranding our entire world. You think that'd be part of your campaign? Typical politician. Making things up. Turning all the negatives into positives. I'll give you credit, but I'm not fooled.
I ask again for proof, child. Oh my god.
Fine. Your servant Kaboo has all of it. He provided a peculiar shipping manifest. It should be all that we need to prove this.
What?
And the evidence substantiates his claims. Claims of varying immigrant hate speech. Not only past on of yours, it seems. I'll let him handle it from here.
Oh god. I can confirm all that Kaelin said. Kaboo, you traitor! What have I done to deserve this? At first I thought Blair was my friend. Oh no, I'm not from Terra, but he made me feel wanted, like a son. But he started to hate immigrants so much. I realized more that I was only being used. He just wanted a cheap servant. And now recently he's been hoarding food, creating nothing but an artificial storage. And one he can conveniently blame on immigrants. And one that he can use as cover. He conveniently hides his hatred while supporting his campaign for mayor. The problem isn't those coming to Terra. It's the greed of those that live on it. Our mortal king speaks the truth. A tithe on the upper class. Yes, that everyone would be fed. Vote for Velasquez continued reign. You know you speak lies. Why are you doing this, Kaboo? Fuck it. Please look at this shipping manifest. I'll place it here for all to see. Then you may know Blair's true nature. Remember, he owns a lot of land. He owns lots of land on Terra. This is but one of his many incidents. I'm positive he hoards at his others' homes. Forged! The evidence is forged! Do not trust such infantile accusations. It was likely created by Velasquez. Riley, have a word with the people. Ensure they realize Kaboo's deceit. And guards, please detain those two men. Wait, that pink-head thing was a girl? A guy? Fuck me. I think I've had enough. It doesn't even let you, like, save or rewind or do anything. Alright. That's it. I've had enough. This game, it's a game. It exists, and that's about it. The story is not pulling me in at all. Apparently there's some political bullshit happening on another planet, but it's not all that interesting because my planet is apparently infested with furries as well. Ugh. And the writing is just, like, dragging on. Like, there's just needless bullcrap that could just not be in there. Like, that whole soda energy drink thing, like, holy shit. We didn't know that could be explained in literally 2 sentences, not 2 paragraphs. Or 3 or 4, whatever the hell it was. Anyway, that was Major Minor. If I'm going to come back to this at a later date, I don't know when that would be. But anyway, that's it. Thank you. Thank you very much for watching. We'll do stuff. Yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it more than I enjoyed it. I enjoyed ripping it apart. I do enjoy doing that. But yeah, enjoy the rest wherever the hell it is you are majoring and minoring at Furry University. Bye-bye!